Again, you're welcome to this wonderful and amazing exponential challenge here. We have 16 to the power of m plus 4 to the power of m equal to 36 to the power of m. The value of m here. How do we solve and verify this answer or the root to this challenge here? So let's take our solution first. All right. Now, if you check all the quantities here, you discover that they are all perfect square. 16 is a perfect square, 4 is a perfect square, and 36 is a perfect square. So we can rewrite 16 as 4 to the power of 2, 4 as 2 to the power of 2, and 36 as 6 to the power of 6. And so rewriting this is going to give us here our 4 to the power of 2 times or raised to the power of m, there plus our 2 to the power of 2 all raised to the power of m equals to 6 to the power of 2 all raised to the power of m. Now remember the law of indices, which says that your a to the power of m, okay, this time let me use x here, to the power of x, y, this is equals to your a to the power of x, or in bracket, raised to y, this is same thing as your a to the power of y, or in bracket raised to x. So if we apply that, we can rewrite everything as 4 to the power of 2m plus our 2 to the power of 2m equals to 6 to the power of 2m. Good. The next thing we're going to do here is to make the quantity on the right hand side to be unity. In other words, we're going to divide through by 6 to the power of 2m. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. So we have here 6 to the power of 2m. Then here we have 6 to the power of 2m. And here we have 6 to the power of 2m. This will give us 1, 1. Good. Now look at this. The powers are the same. And so we're going to apply another rule in indices, which says that your a to the power of your n all over b to the power of n is also a all over b raised to the power of n. And so this is going to give us our 4 all over 6 all raised to the power of 2m plus our 2 all over 6 all raised to the power of 2m equal to 1. Again, look at the quantities we have inside the two brackets. Something can divide this and this without remainder. There's another number that can divide this and this without remainder. So let's go ahead and break the terms inside the bracket down. And so 2 into 4 is going to give us our 2, and 2 into 6 will give us 3, all raised to the power of 2m, plus our 2 into 2 will give us 1, all over 2 into 6 will give us 3. Everything raised to the power of 2m equal to 1. Now here comes the challenge. I could as well write this as 2m times 1 all over 2, so that I get what is called sum of 2 square from this expression. I can manipulate that to get that, right? Good. But this is the beauty at this stage here now. Here we are having 1 on this right hand side. Now if you look at the terms inside the quantity here, inside the bracket rather, you discover that if we decide to add this and this together, that will give us 1. We add 2 all over 3 plus 1 all over 3 together, that will give us 1. So we just have to rewrite 1 again in terms of these quantities we have here. So how do we rewrite this one on this right hand side? So this is going to give us our 2 all over 3 all raised to 2m plus our 1 all over 3 all raised to 2m equal to our 2 all over 3 plus 1 all over 3. The LCM of this is 3. And if we add this together, that will give us our 3. And 3 all over 3 is 1. So this expression we have here is equal to this. Now, if I decide to put this in bracket, I put this in bracket. What does that imply? It means this is to the power of 1, this is to the power of 1. And look at what we have on the left-hand side. So by comparison, or if you check the quantities so far, here we are having 2 all over 3 raised to 2m, where you are having 2 all over 3 raised to 1. Here we are having 1 all over 3 raised to 2m. Here we are having 1 all over 3 raised to 1m. So what does that imply? We can now equate the exponent. So from here, we now have this to be, so it tells me that our 2m, or we can say this implies that our 2m is equals to 1. Easy. So divide both sides by 2, divide by 2, cancel out. So we now have m is equals to 1 all over 2. This is the value of m that satisfies the original equation. But we want to check if this is actually correct. Okay, so we put in 1 all over 2 wherever we see m. So let's take a check. From our check, we're going to have 16, then raised to the power of 1 all over 2, then plus our 4 raised to the power of 1 all over 2 equal to our 36 raised to the power of 1 all over 2. If we find the square root, because this expression is same thing as the square root of 16 plus the square root of 4 equal to the square root of 36. So the square root of 16 is 4, the square root of 2 is 2, 4 rather is 2, and the square root of 36 is what? 6. If we add 4 to 2, that will give us 6. So we have 6 equals to 6. It means that our root m equal to 1 all over 2 actually satisfies the original equation. So this is how you solve exponential kinds of this. Thank you for being there. See you in our next class. But if you have a question with regards to this, drop it in the comment section. Bye for now.